David Malachi reporting in live from the Liberty Chronicle Independence. Protesters are now at the front of the barricade. It would appear that they are blocking the lines for those who are attending. They are pushing against the grating, as we can see right now.
How are you going to call yourself anti-fascist and then say that people aren't allowed to say things that... Oh my God. There it is.
Want to say anything from the news?
I can't help but feel like when you call yourself an anti-fascist, you should be speaking out against people who are trying to stop people from speaking publicly.
This is pretty oppressive. Not gonna lie. The crowd is telling them to show their faces, to remove the masks and the bandanas, calling them cowards. I heard get a job. You know, I still am flabbergasted by the smash the state to put in a state concept. If they continue to block the barricades, they will be physically removed.
Should I feel bad that it's kind of a catchy tune, even if the intellectual content of the song doesn't make any sense?
It is kind of catchy.
What up, dude?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. This is Hyun. We have interviewed before at the outside the Trump event in Everett.
Trump.
Hyun, what information would you like to add for today's protest that we're seeing?
Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What a day to be alive.
Absolutely.
What a day to be alive.
Absolutely.
It's nice to see that the anti-war vote coming out.
Yeah, after
They've been in the hibernation for 8 years.
yes, after 8 years, and you know the
They're
record.
very skinny. They haven't come out and fed in a long time.
I mean, let's not forget about those record drone strikes. You know.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, you guys are good then. Come this way. First day.
I will continue to keep rolling until they do something about this situation. Whistles are being blown. Officers are assembling.
Oh, it's that consistency.
I don't know how you're going to get started. I don't know.
Excuse me. Yeah, take care of these buffoons.
Right. Troublemakers.
Yeah. Oh. I'm getting it. Okay. Just didn't want to bump you. No, you're
Steven can tag along?
It doesn't look like he got through because I asked. Yeah.
Well, he's waiting in line right now. Might as well. There's still people behind.
I know. Let's snag Avery again and see if there's anything that can be done if he can get a regular ticket.
Okay. What's up, Ask? And I guess I had to be all waiting over there, right?
All volunteers got to get back inside.
Officers are on standby.
They were actually just like walking around the flag and like these feathers, they ran as a color paper.
Oh, you mean those?
Now they started doing that. Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, you just got told.
Absolutely literally nobody's coming in now, not even volunteers. So hopefully no volunteers are outside.
Well, they're probably concerned about what's happening out here. That would explain why.
Yeah, it's like just pepper spray.
I wish I had fun. I wish I had fun right now, you know.
So there's a law where it's not illegal to you just drive over them.
Well, I think there's like, it's kind of like it's like if you're blocking somebody at a certain point, you're just allowed to go over people, right? Like that.
I don't know if we have standard ground here.
For those of you just joining in, protesters have lined up along the front. Officers are now coming out. They have blocked all entrance.
USA!
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Change effective today.
It looks like.
And here we go.
Well, here's your tax dollars about to get to work.
This, David?
I am filming this. This is being live to the world. There is.
Rule of law. Rule of law.
Yeah, you are moving. Everyone stand by. This is looking not too good.
They're not moving? I think
They are not moving.
you'll be moving.
The physical removal squad is approaching now.
Shall we move?
Oh, snaps.
Excuse me. And in defense of officers, they're doing everything that they should be doing.
Watch
They're pushing against the guardrail.
that fence is gonna come in.
And I don't think this is going to turn out well for them.
What's over?
The election.
Obama administration!
It's not what they're doing.
And again, those of you who are just tuning in, Liberty Chronicle Independent, thank you for joining this live feed here at University of Washington in the heart of Seattle for the UW Make UW Fabulous Again event for Milo Yiannopoulos. Officers are on standby. Please continue to tune in to this live feed. I will not stop recording until we get some resolution. And it looks like they are moving at this time. Officers are now mobilizing.
Have you looked at Milo's Facebook page? Has he done anything?
He's put some videos up today.
Has he?
Yeah, on his Facebook page.
A lot of them have their sticks on their signs are sharpened.
Stop it.
See, as a person who has come from the East Coast and someone who's actually been involved with the militarized police state, the people here on the West Coast do not understand how lucky they have it that the officers here actually uphold their oaths, and the officers here actually protect both the regular people that are attending and the protesters. Back in Baltimore, you would not see this. If this was Baltimore, the cops would have ended up detaining everybody at this point. So West Coast people don't realize how lucky they have it and how good the officers are out here to people. And I have commended the officers in the past for their work in the West Coast, and I will commend them again for their ability to uphold a peaceful environment safely without aggression. And again, this is a guy that's come from the DC, Baltimore area who knows what real militarized police state looks like. This is just keeping the peace. Anybody want to say anything else for the news?
I agree. I agree with what you were saying about federal cops. Because, you know, in the Army, I mean, when we had to be called in, it's not this soft.
No.
And that's the thing is, they're lucky this is university involved. Probably Seattle cops out here.
Correct, yes.
That's not the way. They're being handled with gloves because they know there's students out here.
Right, right.
But it's just sad because they'll just say how oppressed they were and they're being suppressed while they're here.
Uh-oh.
Make way!
Make way. What happened?
There's somebody that went this way. They were watching, and he went into the crowd. He's got a black hoodie on.
See, you know,
Some were watching.
the
Now-
bandanas and the masks. Yeah, you know, apparently an officer has had something thrown on him and the person has fled. The bandana and mask thing is absolutely unnecessary, and it is a sign of provocation, in my opinion. If you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't be wearing a mask.
We have to move. Pushing us back.
They are asking us to move back, so I'm moving to the side.
But we have VIP tickets.
If we get an update on the assault on the officer, we will definitely let you know. Say it loud, say it proud. What was the rest of it? Something, something. Let's embrace communism.
I don't even know. I know that one of the big ones is no Trump, no KKK, no government suicide.
Yeah. So to answer the questions in the live speed, there are more supporters than protesters at this moment in time. To remind you guys that there is an actual protest happening downtown in Seattle with the Socialist Councilwoman Kashama Sawan, who is leading that march on your dollar, with your taxpayer dollar. Hate harms everyone. Injury to one is injury to all.
Injury to one is injury to you.
Injury to you? Or all? All. Injury to all. So, looks like we're getting a little creative here. They are projecting these signs up on the building. And to give you guys some more backstory again, they're chanting Black Lives Matter, which we are not disagreeing with by any way, shape, or form. And it's a personal subject for me that I get angry with because Freddie Gray actually experienced police brutality in Baltimore, Maryland, where his spine was broken in that van. Black Lives Matter was a movement that was not meant to go mainstream across the country. It was meant for the isolated areas where there actually is a problem with the police state. And the issue that we have here on the West Coast is that they think that they're being oppressed but they're not getting murdered by the day like they are in Baltimore. Because to the Baltimore police officers, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, man, woman, child. The statistics show by the year that hundreds of people die in the city of Baltimore by police officers. And we don't have that issue here in the state of Washington. And I am very grateful that in the state of Washington, we do not have that type of militarization. Now, I understand that some of these officers are wearing some, I would say, riot-like gear, but it is for their own protection, as you can see, because there is a lot of protesters, even though they are outnumbered right now by supporters.
Dude, it was like last year, just one other guy, and now it's like...
And again, for those of you who are tuning in that did not see the earlier live streams, feel free to scroll back on the Liberty Chronicle Independence timeline. You will see how I was actually oppressed and silenced while trying to film them, the protesters, and giving them free coverage, free national coverage.
I don't know if you want that on your...
What's that?
I don't know if you want those on your...
Oh, yes. Yeah, so more officers are assembling, and they are ready for anything. And I have to say, if this was the East Coast, I'd feel a little unsafe, but the irony is I actually feel safer now that these gentlemen are here.
Move back.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. USA! 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 Irony. I never thought I'd be so fired up to this matter. Things are going to get very interesting, folks. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this amount of officers assembled in one place in the city of Seattle. Even when they were marching in the streets back in November after the now President Trump was elected. Oh, and now they're adding a display on this one. This one says, I can't read what that one says from you.
I think the top part says hate harms everyone.
Hate harms everyone? And again, officers are doing a wonderful job. Absolutely tremendous, wonderful job. And we thank them for their service today.
You want us to stand there?
We have a helicopter up here, possibly news, maybe an eye in the sky. Thank you for your service. I see that they have made a protective barrier now.
Oh yeah,
and that's a good thing.
Sarah.
History being made, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you again for tuning in live. Liberty Chronicle Independent. David Malachar reporting.
It's okay.
This feed will continue to be going.
Those idiots, because I thought I could just walk in.
Yes. Yeah. A physical removal squad.
Where's that you?
Yeah, physical removal squad. Here they come. Is that the, who are they shifting up right now?
Those, I think all the protesters moved over there.
Okay, so they're moving the protesters to a designated area? I can't say I disagree with the move. It is for everyone's protection.
Not letting anybody in yet. We have to get the okay from the police. Thank you guys. Just to give everyone a heads up. Thank you.
So heads up for everyone that's watching, people are not allowed to enter just yet, per the request of the officers for the safety of all involved. You know, if they wanted to actually be kind of cool, they would play NWA, but they're not even that cool.
That fuck the police?
Yeah.
I thought they were playing that for a second. I was like...
You know, and again, I'm trying to be impartial as much as possible, but is this really necessary? I mean, honestly. For those of you who have read my articles, you know that I'm an impartial journalist, and I try to be as fair as possible, but when you're blatantly aggressing, you know, it's just hard to have impartiality, especially when they were aggressing against me earlier and trying to censor me in a public space when I was trying to give them free press, to give them some exposure for their cause, and they totally just let me. I just don't. I can't even right now. I'm going full.
They're making us go inside.
Oh, you're good. And I'm sure on the other news organizations, I would say check your other local stations for the protests that are happening downtown for that local coverage. Helicopters are circling the perimeter. You know, and I really want to add that there's been a lot of protests today for the now President Trump inauguration, and people do not understand that the alternative candidate, main party candidate I should specify, because we all know that there was Gary Johnson, Jill Stein, Darrell Castle that were also running, but the main opposition candidate was Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton was provoking Russia. She wanted to provide these areas in Syria that would have been drone strike areas, that would have just been acts of aggression, and not to mention that it would be brushing up with the Russians, which the Russians didn't want to have any type of aggression with America. Russia was just like, leave us alone. They just wanted to be left alone. Putin has a country to run on his own. He doesn't have to worry about our country. And this is not the 1960s. This is 2017. I am going to use the current argument of your argument that it's not the Cold War. We are not in a Cold War with Russia anymore. There is no reason for us to provoke Russia. So Clinton on record had said that she wanted to have a draft for both men and women. And we know that the Dem Hawks, that we like to call them, because they're no different from the neocon war hawks, they are warmongers. So for these guys to want Clinton,
I went in to find you guys. How you went in?
They said VIPs. Oh, I was looking for you.
I was just watching that.
Okay, so I remember you and all your guys.
I'll let them do their business.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, are we checking the
Are
you counting? We have a list. Hey.
I know these people. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I know these people. Yes, I remember you too. Okay, and then I checked him.
Going back to my Clinton argument, let's not forget that she had claimed that minorities are super predators without a conscience. And as someone that is a minority, Piscataway Native American, I take high offense to that. And I do not want to be represented by someone that thinks I'm a super predator just based off the color of my skin. It is not fair.
ours is like, this is what it was. And it's the first day of Trump's presidency, and it's already fucking sweet. Dude, it's so sweet. It's like the sweetest day. The first day of Trump's presidency.
I'm going to raise my arm as high as I can. Bear with me, folks.
Let's go, guys. All right, thank you guys. My name's Danny Hernandez. This is VIP. If you are not VIP or press, you need to get out of this line. Okay? The student line is over there. This is VIP. Shift it over here. What's your name? The student line got shifted over. My dog, go ahead. Thanks, they move straight. What do you want? VIP's got to go. Okay. VIP. I do see all VIPs. VIPs to the front.
Oh, okay. Got it. Where's our shot?
Where's the reserve? No,
Thank you.
Justin. First name after. Yeah, we should.
It is very cold. We have been out here for a couple hours now.
Where's the reserve line?
VIP reserves are right here. If it's a regular
VIP reserved, I don't want to.
Did you pay like the 200?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
So I reserved
this would be your standard ticket, and I think that line's on the other side. Yeah, you better get over there.
I know I'm on the VIP. I am on the VIP. You want to see that?
Right in here. Everybody's getting bad. VIP now. Before it gets bad. Just behind here. I'll make sure you get in.
Are you in non-party?
This big crowd. Just be in this crowd.
A lot of guys already have said are not on the list.
If you're not on the VIP list, if you're not personally invited, you need to find your appropriate line.
I was personally invited by you.
Actually, we didn't hear about that. Get in.
Just clarification. I'm just going to. Here's the message from your guys' committee to present my military ID.
Protesters look like they have calmed down a little bit.
Okay, yeah. You get in as soon as you can. Get to the entrance.
Not going to argue that that's a bad thing.
Excuse me.
I thought it was you.
All right.
Oh, you don't have a ID?
So part of the problem was the student line got shifted over when the police came out. Where did the student line go? Did they just stay here and wait till the VIP go?
Well, this was all a student line. Yeah, it got pushed over and kind of like into this area with the VIPs. Go where all the other students are. Well, you're not on the VIP list, so you're not getting in this way. If you're not on the VIP list, you're not getting on the. You're not getting in this way if you're not in the VIP. You're gonna. Okay, so do we ask the police to like get us over to that gate? Because the gate we were going to you're gonna have to wait for that. Okay, sorry. I need to hear the full name. If you guys have a full name, I need to hear the full name. Okay. So yeah, you guys are all. We're doing all the VIP. Okay, let's go. I know, it's under my name. It's under both of ours, sorry. Look, I gotta have Chevy. Can you see what that guy just opened? Next time, Chevy comes over. VIP. Are you VIP? VIP? Oh, yeah. Sure, yeah.
I also want to try to get over there, though. They're getting bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I just wait here?
Yeah, just wait here. We'll let you
Yelling salt I just love the people that just like look and smile.
I need you to stand over with my friend Dave right now.
Avery, do you need me to wait still?
What?
Do you need me to wait still?
Yeah, I need people that Jesse approved to all these people, but they're not on the list.
Gotcha.
So I can't let them in. You have it.
I'm on the list.
Okay. If you have are we good? Can you get Jesse or Chevy? Can you get Chevy? Because there's some people out here that say that they're in, but they need help. Like he needs assistance. Yeah, go get Jesse, please. Or Chevy. Okay. VIPs. Bring here. Ticket, an ID for VIP. Is there a way to make it Chevy's coming out?
When do we get into the party or something?
Actually, no. There, Bobby, we're in. I just have to check you on the list.
Okay, so should we glad you already did? Yeah, you did.
There are a lot of other guys. I have to confirm again. Are you Milo guys?
It's okay. Yeah, I need an announcement. Hey, David.
Yes.
Can you go down the line and tell everyone who's VIP to get up to the front line now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Attention VIPs! Make your way up to the line right here, right now! VIPs only, right up here!
Hey, buddy, how do I pay VIPs? Is there any way to do that now?
No.
No way
as far
at all,
as I
is
know.
there?
Yeah, no. As far as I know. VIPs, assemble up here right now! VIP only! I believe that's on the other side. That's the other line. Say does the Star Spangled Banner. What's that? I yelled as loud as I could.
Oh yeah. Get in.
Okay. All right, guys, this is David Malachar reporting live from UW, signing out. Thank you.